Hey guys, today I'll be talking to you about my walleye setup for the Menominee River. I'm going to start out with my fishing rod. I use a 7-foot medium action 6 to 12 pound test Abreu Garcia Sapphire Crest rod. It's a 2-piece. My real choice is an Abreu Garcia as well. It's got a 5-to-1 gear ratio, so what that means is from one full turn, this spins 5.1 times. I use a 12-pound test spider wire braid as the backing, and then I use a 6 to 8 foot lead line of monofilament. I use about 8-pound test for walleye. There are 3 main different types of fishing line that people use: braid, monofilament, and fluorocarbon. Braid was one of the earliest types of fishing line that they had made. It is popular because of its high strength knot and lack of stretch, and great overall power to relation as it is its diameter. Monofilament is a single strand of material. It absorbs water, it stretches more, and casts farther. It is a very good overall around line because of its strength, and it can hold much more than the pound test calls for as it stretches, so it helps absorb the shock. It can stretch up to 25% or more. Fluorocarbon is low stretch line, and it makes it more sensitive. 0 water absorption, so that means fluorocarbon line maintains strength, but its higher pound test may not as cast as smooth. These are some of the main lures that I use for my walleye. Fire Tiger, very good one, very common, a lot of people use it. Many different sizes you can use. There's just many different colors you can use, depends on the day, the color, how cloudy it is, how sunny it is. It really depends what type of water you are fishing in, and I guess if there's weeds or if there's rocks, depends. So these are some of the main ones that I would go into the river and use, either Peshco, Menominee, they work everywhere. Alright, I will be showing you how to tie a proper fishing knot. There's many different ones, as in the polymer knot, the improved clinch knot, the nail knot. Today I'll be showing you how to tie the fisherman's knot. Very basic, very easy to learn how. So now we are just going to start out with putting the line, do whatever you're going to tie it onto. And then, so here's one end and here's the other. You're just going to hold it right there like this. And then you're going to spin it. There's really not a certain amount of times you need to spin it. I mean, too much is too much, but around about 7 times is what I'd say. You just grab the line and spin it with your fingers, and you're going to take the top of this and stick it right through the bottom hole right there. Now it's like that. You could just tie it like that, but to give it its extra strength, you are just going to take that extra piece of line you had and put it right through the top hole. You're going to grab that, and a very good thing to use is if you were to weten it. You can, with water, whatever you need. It'll help with the strength of it, and then you are just going to grab this and you're going to pull down like that and give this little tug on it itself, and there you go. That's a fisherman's knot. Alright, so here today we're in a very popular spot. It's called the Catwalk for the walleye. I'm going to be just throwing a simple wrap, show you how to fish the spot. So most people, when they're fishing here, they're just going to take the line, lure, cast it out, and then very easy way to stay here is let it, your line catch the slack, and you're just going to slowly give it a couple jigs. It's going to give it an action like a real fish, and then it helps the bite. Just slowly retrieve it. Once your line comes up and your lure is ready to come up, you're just gonna sit there and pop it right up. If there's any weeds on it like so, just take those off and keep on fishing. Alright, so here's another local good spot for the walleye run. Really a lot of fish are caught here. called the train bridge. So in this spot, you're doing a little bit different kind of fishing with the pull wise. So you're just gonna cast out. Can't really cast too far to the pillars, but you're gonna use a little bit different of an action. Almost you're gonna be reeling a little bit faster because the current, you're not coming straight up, you're coming from the side. So on this one, you're gonna use the same technique. You're gonna, jig it a couple different times. Harder here, softer there. It just gives it a different kind of action. And if you're lucky, just like that, you're gonna catch someone else's bait they have lost. Alright, so here I'll just show you a couple different ways on the action of it. So like I was saying earlier, if you just do a constant reel, it's gonna have an action like that. You're gonna throw a couple jigs in there, it's gonna give it a couple different little twists in there. It's really gonna make the fish more aggressive when they come to hit it. It looks like a wounded bait fish in their mind. So go slow. There's not much action, but throw those couple little jerks in there, it really makes a big difference.